The DP, the Pango, very normal, very meta things that we see. But yeah, that enchant coming out on the side of Boom Ban.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing with DPC leagues is that you get tons of time to prepare for every single match. So the idea of underestimating a team and not researching and studying for them just doesn't exist. If this is, like a TI group stage, there's so many games going at once, you can't watch and study every single team in every single game. But with DPC, Boom have done their homework. They've looked into Neon's drafts and strats and figured out which is going to be the most problematic for us to deal with. The way they play the Enchantress, their TA strats are really good. So they're just going to ban out the stuff that they feel Neon is best at, not caring about what meta picks they leave in the pool, because Neon have shown when they get their wins, what they're comfortable playing.
We also heard in that interview as well from the side of Boom, and Jackie, he was saying they're just going to go back and they're going to rewatch pretty much every replay possible. So that they probably know Neon inside and out as well.
Yeah, this is a very new opening, I think, from Boom. I don't think anyone else.
3 IO gyros, right?
Yeah.
But he has in other teams aren't doing tree. Yeah.
No, I just mean Tree Razor together against the IO.
Of course.
It seems like a very much please don't pick Tiny. We will rock your shit if you do. And yeah, I like the going for the Storm instead. Obviously, really nice mobility against Laser. Obviously, it is a little bit threatening though, because it means even if you need to buy a BKB against the later heroes they pick, there's always that threat of the root from Tree that can keep you in place. It's just scary in general, because I don't think Storms don't really like to go defensive items anymore. You don't like to go Yules on Storm too often, I don't think. So playing against Tree is a little bit spooky for a while.
Yeah. I've seen some Storms occasionally still rush the BKB, but that's more if you're having a bad game or something. Then maybe you get a triple null into BKB if you feel like BKB is a must buy, but it doesn't feel good because you BKB to go in, the overgrowth will catch you after BKB. So
it's important for Boom to pick heroes that, at least going forward, that make Storm scared to just zip in willy-nilly.
Yeah.
He's got to actually feel like there's some threat, or that he has to position himself well. Otherwise, he could just run away with the game, because especially with an IO who's just going to amp you up super hard.
Very curious to see what Yopaj ends up on as well. He probably sees his Storm and he's already the wheels are turning. What are the potential counter picks? Obviously, he loves playing these high mobility heroes with catch. The Puck Ember get banned out because these are heroes that can always threaten to kill a Storm. They don't necessarily counter him per se, but they're just they're classic Yopaj heroes.
Any other Yopaj heroes stand out that you're like, man, I never want to go up against that in mid?
His Bat Rider's pretty sick. I think him and Carl play.
Worth the ban?
Potentially, hard to say. I mean, there's a lot of mids I think they could bust out. Here's the thing. I think he's probably gonna want to play something either mobile or something with a disable that threatens to kill Storm, or ideally something with both, which is where maybe Bat Rider's good.
Neon definitely getting rid of his best heroes. The Ember Puck needed to go. I wouldn't like to see him take out Snapfire against these heroes. Storm's really good at
yeah. The lane might be good for Snapfire.
Yeah,
that's usually why he likes to snap, because he just runs over the lane. And I feel like his Snapfire could just destroy a Storm mid, but
there's a chance. I mean, I feel like if you're playing that, because he likes to travel around lanes a lot.
Yeah.
So if you're playing with Razor Tree, these are heroes that are really strong on side lanes. So I think it's kind of nice for Snap to be able to TP to those lanes and assist them with spells, and then he'll get his boost of travel and into whatever else he needs. Still though, it's not the greatest into Storm Spirit in the mid game.
No. I don't think you want to go all in on the early game lanes against a team like Neon. You're just giving them an extra win condition where if you don't run over that, if you for whatever reason, Avatar mode just outplays his lane, then suddenly things can look kind of bad for Yopaj's game. So
potentially you could go something like Invoker that just disrupts fights, especially when IO is going to be trying to stay next to someone. If you're just hitting them both with a Tornado EMP, that could be pretty good. Ooh.
Any offlaners? You guys haven't really talked too much on those that we might see picked up in this phase.
There's a lot getting through. There's still Sanking.
Yeah. They're not really looking at offlaners at all for when it comes to bans.
Yeah, both teams still need their offlaners.
Okay, so that's the threat, at least, for Storm.
Yeah.
If he jumps in now, he's facing the threat of Overgrowth and Hex Shaman. So I really like that a lot.
As an offlane player, are there any heroes you like? What would you want to play with the Shaman on your team?
With the Shaman? I mean, anything, any of these beefy characters. I mean, Sanking's still around, Mars is still around, Tide's still around. It depends what you feel like you need for your draft. I would like something that provides a body for the Shaman in lane, because, or they might put Treant up there even. I don't know which way they want to put their lanes, but yeah, if Neon were to pick like some super aggressive lane, like the Shaman can easily die. He's very low range in his spells and his right clicks, so you just kind of want something that can stand in front of him and help him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Neon were thinking the same sort of thing, so they get that Mars for themselves.
I was gonna say that's like my hero there. I would
Yeah.
want if I'm on Neon. I wouldn't want to take Sand King when you're playing against Razor safe lane. Mars Spear just like keeps you super safe.
I think depending what Neon pick here, like they're probably going to reveal their other support. This could become a good Beastmaster game for Boom. I think if neither support addresses Beastmaster, suddenly, yeah,
Oh god.
It's
Yeah.
like to me, this is like Beastmaster, prime Beastmaster game.
Yeah.
You've got a lot. You don't have pushing potential from your carry, the Razor. So generally with Razor, you want to pick other cores that are better at taking objectives. You don't have to, but it's nice. So I think like a Beastmaster Shaman puts a lot of pressure on towers, on Roshan. Neither support deals with the Beastmaster army. Mars does pretty well, but I think overall, like the conditions are there for a Beastmaster to excel.
I 100% agree with you. That is such a scary Beastmaster game, man. And like I don't know, what do you do against it? And PA is already banned. Like I feel like a bunch of the carries that are really nice against Beastmaster are already out of the game.
It'd be perfect to pick it up right here.
Yeah.
We talked about it for a minute, so we're gonna look really dumb when they don't pick it.
Oh, there's the Invoker
we
there.
go.
Okay, so
That's
that's fine.
half idiot, right? Like
Well, I
you
mean-
mentioned the Invoker.
Yeah, I mean it's
That's gonna-
fine because you pick one or the other, and like if you don't pick Invoker here, then more of your party's hero pool is gonna get banned out.
Yeah,
So there's still like a lot of offlaners in the pool.
for sure. Yeah, I don't think you're worried about something getting through that's gonna fit your draft. And I don't think picking up that like objective roach taking as a requirement. Like Razor's gonna still hit his BKB timing with an Invoker Alacrity on top of him. Like Razor can still shred people.
I mean, yeah, they can do objectives with Shadow Shaman too. They can do Roche and towers with the
Yeah.
Shaman snakes. Although they did fix the interaction with the snakes, so they don't do like double damage to Roche anymore. But God, yeah, Neon should probably ban the Beastmaster unless they're intending on picking it. I actually think it's a really great Beastmaster game for both teams.
Very true.
If Beastmaster does get banned, then what would you like to see on either team?
Oh well, I mean, actually, sorry, Neon's not gonna pick Beastmaster over Mars.
Mars
Beastmaster.
carry.
Yeah, okay, I
Mars
was gonna say
carry.
Beastmaster
One
carry.
team in some other region I saw Mars carry one
Yeah.
game, but I don't think it's definitely not a thing. One day maybe it was China.
Not condoning it in SEA.
Oh, I'm not sure what S is gonna play. I feel like so many carries are gone because like Boom spent their entire second phase just banning carries out.
Against Razor Shaman, like illusion carries always stand out. They banned the TPPL already though, so I think your illusions is what only Naga Siren left. Maybe then you have damage issues though, so you can kind of survive through everything and maybe make it work. But
You do some like SMG type memes and put Quap carry. Maybe. Could be fun. It's like a hero that's super mobile. Yeah, you face the same kind of issues that the Storm does this game where you're playing into Shaman and Tree, but maybe they could just focus on some hyper-aggressive skirmishing lineup. They have the heroes for it. You have an Io, Storm, Mars, Bane. All these heroes are super low cooldown, able to fight constantly. And like picking some hyper carry seems impossible when they're all banned out.
yeah,
I don't want to be. I wouldn't want to be something like a Wraith King either, which is still in the pool and probably won't be banned.
so I got a sick offlane idea for Boom. Faceless Void.
Oh, love to see that. Oh, Luna's still in the pool. There's always a potential for that. It's also like a fast tempo carry that helps you do Roshan. She does like pseudo magic and physical damage, so she kind of like gives you everything. She's super. She's nice actually, and you have and she pairs well with Io. So I wouldn't mind seeing that at all on Neon.
Okay, so we want Luna for Neon and still looking at the Beastmaster for Boom.
Beastmaster with a very fringe idea that Void could work for them.
I don't think they should pick Void.
Look, I'm telling
But
you,
I
when that
could see
Void
it.
comes out,
I can see it. I always hated
Yeah.
playing Faceless Void against Bane because like even if you Cataclysm, say they Chronosphere Storm and,
Yeah.
and you Cataclysm, then Bane just nightmares the Storm and saves him. It's like, oh well, that sucks.
I like that Boom ban the Naga. I think right now, like the biggest thing that their carries are gonna have issues with is those illusion heroes. Like I think anything else, like Razor can static link, or if it's like the Luna where there's magic damage, your BKB Razor just timing can really cause problems. We saw in the last series, like against Gyrocopter, like it takes too long for these gyros, these Lunas to start doing physical damage. That Razor's timings just seem to come online much sooner. But not sure what
trying to like apply this Beastmaster idea to carries. Like, yeah, they banned Illusions heroes, but what about Lycanthrope? He runs fast. He outrun. Can he outrun Razor? I don't know. I'm just like theory crafting whatever's left. I suppose. Yeah, it's okay.
Don't be too convinced.
Well, it can get caught, right? They have a lot of catch,
Yeah.
and when you're running Quaswex Invoker plus Razor, like you're already moving pretty fast. Like Beastmaster right now would ruin this game.
It's even better now. Is Beastmaster just a dead hero if they don't pick it here?
It has to be. I mean, I've never seen a better Beastmaster game in my entire life.
Yeah, part of it is FBZ is not a big Beastmaster player. He's more like the Pengo, Teamfight Ultimate Mars type guy.
Yeah.
He can Beastmaster, but it's definitely not his comfort zone.
I mean, Slardar would be sick as well.
Ooh.
Not as good as Beastmaster, but it's something that's always been
Yeah.
really good against anti-mage and lane. You're also amping up your Razor to do
Yep.
like a load of damage. Is the only Yeah, no, I would like it a lot. They have lockdown too, so it's not like they're lacking by having only the stun.
What do you think they could be contemplating? Because you guys seem very, I guess, focused on the Beastmaster.
I just said Slardar.
Well, sorry, apart from the slider as well.
I'm down for that. I don't know. Those are the two that stand out. I think maybe they have some other crazy ideas. Like, seems like a we'll see it.
You've
I'm not
given
in Boom's head.
great arguments for the two, and I'm just wondering why aren't Boom picking exactly what you guys are saying?
Yeah.
You know?
If I'm Musha, I'm like, slam that Beastmaster button right now.
And they're using all of their reserve time. It's gonna go all the way down.
Yes!
No way!
Yes!
No way!
Yes! Yes! Faceless voice!
How on earth did you come up with this? Was it in a previous game? Are you in their minds?
Yeah, you said you weren't in their minds, but you ended up picking up the void.
Dude, ain't no way!
Great reactions here, but Mike and John, you guys
Wait, no,
are gonna be
it's carry.
outcasted.